Hey guys, my nose is red and my eyes are, I was crying obviously. And I just want to share with you that I just went out of my house in the car and I saw people walking and I put down my window and I scream out, "You have greatness within you." And they all looked at me like, "What is wrong with this lady?" And I just went like this to them and they just kept walking. And then I passed by a gas station and I see a guy pulling gas and I scream, "You have greatness within you." And he turned around and I was like, "It's possible." And and as I go slowly through the gas station, I see a lady and he stared at me and I said, "You have greatness within you. It's possible." And he went like, I don't know, it felt like if he needed it that today, I don't know, it was so powerful what I said and how he replied to me that I think he's going through something and he needed someone to tell him that he's great. And oftentimes we need that shit, we always say that we don't need approval for nobody, that that we could do it ourselves. But in reality, you do need you don't need approval, but you need support, feedback. You need other people to give you opinions about you that you already have, and they may make it clearer to you, and you need a second opinion. I always evaluate myself and I write things that I know that I'm good at and that I know that distinguishes me. But I always like to hear from other people. And when I was in school, when I was in college, every time I was in class, the professor would come to me and talk to me and tell me that I'm great, that they like the comments that I have made in the class, that they see that I'm they always come to me and tell me that stuff, and I would be so happy the whole day, and I would come home and tell Tony, "You know what, the professor told me this and that," all excited, and I always ask him, "What do you think?" And he's like, "Yeah, I agree," or whatever, But now that I'm not in school, I graduated in 2015. So now that I'm not in school, I don't see the professors. I'm used to hearing that over and over, and it's been 2 years, and I miss that. I'm a human being. I have feelings. I want to do better. I want to be better. I want to become big, and yeah, I feel like I need that feedback, and I'm not having it. I mean, I have Tony as my support, always, 100%. My son, my mother-in-law, my close them. But I have friends. Well, I have a few friends, and they're there. I love them. But what happens to my family? I have a huge family. My family, on my mother's side, let me tell you something. My mother had 16 brothers and sisters. Including her, it was a total of 17. And all her sisters and brothers, all of them had tons of kids, So can you imagine how many cousins I have? I don't even know most of them. I don't, because we're big and we all, grew up, and everybody went different places and they all got their own lives. So, but I know it's a big number. And on my dad's side, family is a little bit smaller. I think they had 5 in total, and then they had kids. But it if I get the support of my own family, I think I could be doing so much better, professionally and emotionally, because, your family is supposed to love you and supposed to support you no matter what, and my family, it's so, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know how to describe my family, but they're good. But what I'm saying is, in terms of supporting their own family, they don't. Like, family is the worst group of people to support you ever, and it's hard to assimilate that. I've been analyzing this for years, and I always question that. But why doesn't my family support me? Like, aren't they supposed to be the first one? And I got to a point that I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. If they're with me or not, I'm gonna keep doing it. That's not gonna stop me from what I want to become. And I decided to work on myself. I decided to, enrich myself with good information. I love learning. I like to learn something new every day. And one thing I love about Tony is that he always tells me what he gets to tell me. Like, sometimes for me I take criticism. I used to not take criticism well. I used to get mad and flip when somebody told me that I did something wrong, or always, no matter what, he tells me the truth. And sometimes it hurts. But you know what? I'm like, if he's outside, he's the one seeing me from the outside. He knows. And I need to understand what he's saying. I don't need to get mad. I need to understand, analyze it, and apply it to myself. And I love that about him. Even in the simplest things, when I get dressed up to go out or something, I go to him, and before, sometimes he didn't like my outfits, Obviously, not everything that you wear is gonna be, enjoyable for other people's eyes. But he would tell me, I don't like it. I'm not feeling it. I used to flip. Oh my God, if it was other girls, you would be looking at them, but since it's me, you don't see it attractive. That's kind of fights. So yeah, I used to flip very bad. But you know what? That's too. When you're young, your mind is all over the place. Sometimes you don't even know what you're saying when you're young. So now that I'm grown and I already turned 28, I feel like more mature, and I feel like I can handle situations well. And when he tells me now that something doesn't look good on me, or that a critic that is gonna make me better, I just say, oh, okay, I'll fix that. Or even when I cook something and he doesn't like it, he's like, oh, you shouldn't put this or that, then I'll make it the next time. I know I can't do that, so I make it better. You know what I mean? That's how you're supposed to take critics. You're supposed to be able to understand them. They're seeing you from the outside. Have you heard that thing that says, think outside of the box? That's exactly what it means. You are not always right. You're not always, you're not perfect, and other people see it and they tell you. And yeah, of course, most people tell you because they want to hurt you and they want to invite you. But some people, the people that really love you and support you, they'll tell you the truth, and you need to understand, you need to understand it and keep it moving, and not get angry and stop talking to that person for years because they say something. They're trying to make you a better person. Going back to my family. So if I only had the support of my whole family, I would have been great. But the thing that irks me the most is that you see them on Facebook, on other people's pictures coming in. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it. They're not even family. They're just, people they met throughout their lives, and that's okay. You can encourage other people. I encourage my friends all the time. I love it. But come on now, we're family. And you see my struggles. You all see my struggles. You know what I mean? You see me working hard. You see me, always working and struggling. And you can't tell me one thing. I'm not asking you for money. I'm not asking you for something expensive. I'm just asking you for words. Anybody can give you words. Anybody. And they don't do it to you, and it's just like, I don't understand. I do understand that that's just, they're just so ugly inside, and they have so much hate, and they have so much negativity that's what they are, and that's why they don't, tell the right people at the right time what they need to listen. And that's something that I wanted to take out of my chest on this Sunday morning. So it's been a long time since I've cried like emotionally like this, because over the years I used to be a crybaby. I used to cry for everything, but over the years I just became stronger and tougher, and I like it. I like the person that I am today, and it's because of me. And I just wanted to take this out of my chest that's been irking me, and it just makes me sick. But you know what? I'm a fighter, and I've been fighting since I was little, and I've been climbing, and I've been working, and nothing's gonna stop me. So either you jump in with me or you stay out, but then don't get on my way. Bye.
Audio Jungle.